Corporation is an RPG which can best be described as Deus Ex Fed Boy Adventures, as you, yes you, are agents of the multinational super cyberpunk corporations that wage a secret and quite violent war against one another in the shadows, which is to say broad daylight, while working with and against the UIG, which is a very fancy way of saying UNATCO. As indebted super soldiers of the corporations, your job is simple: complete the job and kick ass while doing it, but you're also glorified employees of one of the super corps. Corporation deviates from the standard cyberpunk by being far more about the cyber than the punk in more than a few ways. That augmentation isn't just a minor thing, you're going to be kitted out pretty quickly in Corporation. But what's the actual game though? Corporation uses the Brutal Engine, which is a 2d10 roll under, taking one of your attributes and adding your skill together to form a target number to roll under. For example, if you want to drive 2011 aggressively, you'll roll agility plus drive. If your agility is 8 and your drive is 8, then you'll need to roll under a 16. Simple as can be, and combat uses the same system, trying to impose penalties on your opponent to avoid your brave employee being turned into Twist cheese, and try to get to ideal positions to turn their corporate stooge into chunky salsa, allowing individual agents to do a lot with very little. But that's kind of Corporation in a nutshell. A lot with very little. The system is delightfully to the point, explaining everything you need in a succinct, if delayed, manner, because the game really isn't about that. It's about the toys you get along the way. With the UIG in power, they've instituted social credit scores, known as your rank. Rank is your position in society, as well as how well society views the agent. Everyone below you is at your mercy, and everyone above you is protected from your wrath. The social credit economy forces the agents, when acting above board, to perform well to build up those good boy points to have them buy more stuff, which brings us to Thatcher's Britain, otherwise known as licenses. Everything is regulated in the Corporation universe, but regulation means filling out a paper form to get your Termination 1 license to kill people. But maybe you want a public appropriations license to take that car, or perhaps an actual medical license to practice medicine, or hell, an actual tactical firearms license for that fancy gun you have. This corporation wants you to get invested in the world and situation you are in. Everything is handed to you and explained, giving you, the agent, opportunities to act. Let's say, for example, you need to investigate someone who's stealing corporate secrets. Normally, this may involve breaking and entering, going through files. It's a mess. But one of you has the smart idea of having the domestic search license. Awesome. Kick down his door. Who cares? Oh no! The computer is mega encrypted, and none of us are hackers. Don't worry. Johnny Business over here thought ahead and installed a chip in his socket, giving him a 10 in his computer score. No, he didn't know how to use the search bar before today, but that's why we have our bosses buy us chips to insert in our brain cases. Oh no, disaster. Some corporate goons coming to clean up. We have firepower though. And Agent Tabitha over here is also a telepath to throw a fucking brick at one's head. She also has a gun. Combine all of that stuff together with a plethora of expansion books and add-ons, and Corporation is one of the most robust cyberpunk RPGs out there. This does lead to a slight issue where it may seem anemic in some places if you just have the core book, but every single expansion, supplement, or add-on adds something to that core foundation, except the UIG. Recently, a second edition has been announced after the game's acquisition by Nightfall Games. Curious of what they will do after some interesting developments with the Terminator RPG, but they are also behind SLA Industries, which I still need to go over. But maybe Corporation is in good hands, maybe 2E is doomed. Regardless, Corporation is a solid game with a solid system and a lovely little premise. My name is Notepad, and this was Corporation. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Many thanks to the shareholders for investing in my industrial society. Godspeed, good luck, and praise Eurasian Incorporated.